This installment video is a continuation of the prior scene that we showed you. In that scene, the green offensive infantry die, which was a level 6, initiated a battle which resulted in one civilian being captured, one civilian being killed, which we removed from the board, and also a land fortification being killed. That was a total of 2 kills, which increased the offensive player's kill count to 6. Now it's the defensive player's turn to respond to that attack. It should be pointed out that the offensive player, the battle is an independent battle. So on the board you see a 6 and a 2 strength. Those are independent battles. Although when the defensive player is calculating their strength, it's a total of all of the defensive strength that's on that tile. And the defensive strength is calculated by the land fortification plus all soldiers. Here you'll see there's 7 soldiers, a 5 and a 2, plus a 3. That's going to total a strength of 10. The maximum strength you can have on defense is actually 6, unless it's a home city, which is 7. This player is going to roll back a total of 6 die. So let's pick up our 6 die, which will be black dice. Make our roll. Here you'll notice that they were successful in killing one attacking soldier, which is a soldier in mourning, and they also achieved 2 cost of war. A cost of war successfully steals 3 of the offensive player's cards. Because they got 2 of them, they actually are going to be able to steal 6 cards in total. So let's actually initiate those dice on the board. So the soldier in mourning kills one of the offensive players. So this is going to be a 6. It's going to now be a 5. It's important to note that the defensive player does not count that kill as a towards their total kill count. The offensive player, they were successful in killing 2 defensive players, and they actually were able to add that to their kill count, whereas the defensive player does not add it. It's reflected on the board, but it's not counted towards a kill on their kill tracker. Next up, they're going to actually steal 6 cards. In order to do so, the defensive player can choose which cards he wants to actually steal. In this case, he can steal 3 food and 3 steel. What the offensive player would do is return those 6 cards should be returned to the offensive player's inventory, and the defensive player should pick up those same cards from their inventory and add them to their hand. You should not be confusing one team color and the other team's color should not be combined during the game. Lastly, it should be pointed out that the offensive player, it's still their turn. They initiated 2 armies. The second one is still up, and they can make a decision now if they still would want to proceed with battle or not. If they would want to proceed with battle, they can attack down. They have a 2 strength, which would be reduced to a 1. It would be a 1 offensive attack versus 10 defensive strength, which would actually get whittled down to 6 because that's the maximum. So it would be 6 versus 1. That's not a very advantage attack, so they would probably choose not to battle there and move on to the purchase phase. So it's still the offensive player's turn, and now they would decide what they want to purchase based on the remaining cards, and that would conclude the end of their turn.